The first text came at exactly 12:03 a.m. I remember the time because I had just rolled over in bed, trying to ignore the wind clawing at my apartment windows. Chicago winters are brutal, but that night felt different. The air itself seemed to press against the glass, like something breathing on the other side. My phone buzzed on the nightstand. Unknown number. Don't look outside. I frowned. Wrong number, I thought. Another buzz. Unknown number. I said don't look outside. A cold ripple slid down my spine. I live on the 12th floor. No balconies. No fire escape outside my window. Just a straight drop to the alley below. My heart began to thud harder than it should have. I typed back. Who is this? The reply came instantly. Unknown number. You already know. That's when the power went out. The room dropped into darkness so thick it felt physical. The hum of the heater died. The digital clock across the room blinked off. Even the city noise outside seemed to vanish. I could hear my own breathing. Then my phone buzzed again, lighting up the room in a pale blue glow. Unknown number. You looked. My chest tightened. I hadn't moved. I hadn't even blinked toward the window. Another message. Unknown number. You shouldn't have done that. My mouth went dry. I forced myself to stay still, eyes locked on the phone screen. I didn't look. I typed with shaking thumbs. 3 dots appeared immediately. Unknown number. You're lying. That's when I heard it. A soft tap. Not at the door. At the window. 12 floors up. Tap. 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 Slow. Deliberate. My entire body locked up. The blue glow from my phone barely reached the curtains, but I could see them shifting slightly, like something brushing against them from outside. My phone buzzed again. Unknown number. Now you can look. I don't know why I did it. Maybe it was fear. Maybe curiosity. Maybe some stupid instinct that tells you facing something is better than waiting for it. With trembling fingers, I reached out and pulled the curtain back an inch. At first, I saw nothing. Just darkness and the faint reflection of my own terrified face in the glass. Then the reflection blinked. I didn't. The figure in the reflection smiled. And my phone buzzed again. Unknown number. That's better. I stumbled backward, crashing into my dresser. The curtain fell closed again. My heart pounded so violently I thought I might black out. It's a prank, I whispered to myself. Some sick prank. But who could prank me like this? I'd only moved into this apartment 3 weeks ago. I didn't know anyone in the building. Buzz. Unknown number. You moved in on January 14th. Buzz. Unknown number. You sleep on the left side of the bed. Buzz. Unknown number. You keep a baseball bat in the closet. The air left my lungs. Slowly, I turned toward the closet door. It was slightly open. I was absolutely certain I had closed it earlier. My phone vibrated again. Unknown number. It won't help. The closet door creaked. Just an inch. But enough. I grabbed the bat anyway, fingers slick with sweat. Who are you? I shouted into the darkness. The only response was another text. Unknown number. Open the front door. No. Unknown number. If you don't, I'll come in another way. A loud bang exploded against the window. The glass spider webbed instantly. I screamed and dropped to the floor as freezing air blasted into the room. The curtains whipped violently. Something moved in the darkness beyond the shattered pane. But there was nothing to climb on. Nothing to stand on. It was just there. Hovering. My phone buzzed again. Unknown number. Wrong choice. The bedroom door slowly began to open. I was alone in the apartment. I knew I was. But the hallway outside my room was pitch black now, darker than it should have been. It looked like a tunnel with no end. And something was standing in it. Tall. Too tall. Its head nearly brushed the ceiling. I couldn't see its face. Another text. Unknown number. You invited me when you looked. The thing in the hallway tilted its head. My phone screen flickered, and suddenly the contact name changed. It no longer said unknown number. It said, me. The last message came from my own number. Me. Run. The tall figure lunged. I scrambled to my feet and bolted past it, feeling a rush of freezing air graze my shoulder. The hallway stretched unnaturally long, like one of those nightmares where the exit keeps moving farther away. My phone kept buzzing in my hand as I ran. Me. Left. I skidded into the kitchen. Me. Behind you. I didn't look. I could hear it now. A dragging sound. Like bones scraping across hardwood. Me. Bathroom. Lock it. I slammed the bathroom door and twisted the lock just as something heavy collided with the other side. The wood cracked. I stared at my phone. Who are you? I whispered. The typing dots appeared slowly this time. Me. You. But not yet. Another slam against the door. The hinges groaned. Me. It doesn't stop. It follows. My breath came in ragged gasps. What follows? I typed. There was a long pause. So long I thought maybe it was over. Then, me. The thing that watches from the reflection. The bathroom mirror. I raised my eyes slowly. At first, I saw only myself. Pale. Shaking. On the verge of breaking. Then my reflection's expression didn't match mine. It looked calm. Relieved. And it lifted its hand. I didn't. My reflection pressed its palm against the glass from the inside. The bathroom door exploded inward. The tall shape flooded into the room, bending unnaturally to fit. I dropped the phone. The screen shattered on impact. Everything went black. When I woke up, it was morning. Sunlight streamed through the windows. The glass wasn't broken. The closet was closed. The bathroom door was intact. It felt like a nightmare. Until I checked my phone. No cracked screen. No missed calls. No unknown numbers. Just one sent message at 12:47 a.m. to a number I didn't recognize. The message read, "Don't look outside." My stomach dropped. I checked the time. 11:58 p.m. 4 minutes to midnight. My phone buzzed in my hand. A new message appeared from an unknown number. Unknown number. You already know. And outside my 12th floor window. Something tapped. Tap. Tap. Tap.